And 3, 2, 1. What is going on, everybody? It's your boy, the Lo-Fi Horror Guy. Welcome to another episode of the Lo-Fi Horror Guys. Growing on you live. Today, super stoked for today's guest, Mr. Will Dorsey Jr. of Body Count. Cannot wait. My man's going to be jumping on here in a second.
Well, what's up, man?
What's going on, dude?
Oh man, I'm just kind of waking up. Sorry. Yeah,
I apologize, man. I apologize. No. I should have specified. I normally just put the little initials, and I should have put out Eastern time. It's a little bit different from California. My fault.
Yeah, that's all right, dude. That's all right, man. How you doing?
All right, man. Well, we're gonna kick right into it.
Okay.
I'm good, man. I'm good. You know, staying healthy. You know?
Good. So
we're going to kick right into it. And basically, you know, I got a couple of icebreaker questions to start. And then we got some of the body of the interview will be about your craft and yourself. And then I've got one finale question just for you, Will.
Uh-oh.
All right, man. Starting off,
all right.
three of your favorite bands of all time.
Oh, jeez. Okay. The first one I have to say is Kiss.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Oh, Peter Criss.
Yes. Yeah. I had to go old school on that one. Man, that's tough. And then it would be the Police. This is stuff that's influenced me.
Sure.
And then I know it's not kind of like metal or anything like that, but then after that it has to be Prince.
Hell yeah. Okay.
You know?
Dude, I mean, you can't. if you hate on Prince, you don't like music or happiness. Prince is the man, dude. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
What an absolute stand-up musician. I mean, you can't say negative things about the dude.
No.
Rest in peace.
Yes, definitely rest in peace. Yeah.
So next up, I mean, those are great. Those are awesome. I mean, those are great bands for sure. If you could choose a side project with any 4 people, dead or alive, who would it be?
Ooh. Oh man. Oh geez. If I could, I wanted to start. Man. Okay. Of course, Prince would be the first guy.
Okay.
Let's see. On bass. Oh man. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
It's kind of tough because the whole dead or alive thing makes it tough, I think.
You're right. Yeah. Like, especially dead or alive. And I would want to make it heavy. It has to be, man, I would love to play with Scotty Ian.
Oh, yeah.
From Anthrax.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to still think of bass players. And then, oh, geez. And then, I have no idea. Probably Gene Simmons.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah.
You know, this is start something heavy like that, but it had to been heavy. But with those people though. Oh man, hold on. Guitar players. A second guitar player, Dimebag.
Yes.
I would love to play. Would have played with Dimebag.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, what you know, legends. You know, that whole band right there would really be just a. I don't even know what would come out of that.
Right.
Epic.
Right. Yeah.
So now you and your craft, your drum origin, where did it all start for you? Were there certain bands, were there certain drummers that drew you to drumming?
Actually, it was I saw something on Jerry Lewis like marathon thing. I saw Buddy Rich up on that.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, man, I could do that, man. It was so cool, you know, just watching him and like Louis Bellson going like that, especially in jazz. But yeah, that's what made me really get started, you know, doing that. And then someone hit me in the face with Kiss. So, and I was like, man, they wear makeup and all the fire and whatnot. And, you know, it's like, man, this is where I got to be.
Right. Right. Has that ever inspired you to just dress up something like that, throw some makeup on for a show?
Oh hell yeah, yeah. I would love to do that. Because I used to wear a mask when I used to have dreads, and always wanted to just to keep going something with that, but not wear a mask, but wear face makeup, but in a skull way. But it had been my way of doing that. But I'm not artistic like that on my face, so.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
As far as your live shows, like what goes into your prep? What is your kind of pre-show workout other than at one point wanting to get some face paint on?
Right. Yeah. 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 I mean, because man, I just that had been hours of even going back to like Kiss and everything, but prepared for that and did warm up.
Right.
Come on.
Right. Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. That's some dedication.
It is, and it did it for years.
Yeah.
And it's still
So
doing
as far as yeah, right, it's still going, right. As far as your pre-show workout, kind of warm up, what do you do? Do you have exercises, stretches?
I do some stretches. I do some, of course, double bass, singles, just to try to get my legs going. And of course, my hands. Going with paradiddles, and then reverse, going that way, and then I'll do definitely singles, going into that. But yeah, it's mostly just paradiddles, double strokes, rolls going that way. That's pretty much it, and then stretching out. Of course, like if you're working out. What I used to do, but I haven't done that in a long time.
At least for a couple of months, huh?
Yeah. How about years?
Oh, okay. All right. I thought that was like about the whole quarantine thing and kind of keeping you inside. Okay.
No, I haven't done it at least almost. Oh, geez, it had to be almost 10 years now. I slipped.
Okay. All right.
I started slipping after I started having kids,
Sure.
and that's just like, man, I just want to be home most of the time and go about it that way. And yeah, I just kind of like treadmill, yeah, but yeah, working out
right.
weights, yeah. I need to get back into that though, but yeah, I'm gonna slip it a little bit. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I mean, it doesn't show when you're drumming. I mean, from jumping onto Manslaughter, getting all the way to Carnivore recently, dude.
Yeah.
Just it's an absolute amazing transition from I've loved some of the earlier stuff, and then Manslaughter came out, and I almost had to go back and kind of relook. Like, is this the same band? Like, holy shit, this is heavy. And then seeing Will Putney being involved, and I'm like, what the fuck? Crazy.
It is. And when I joined this band, that was for Manslaughter, and going back, and me and Will had a conversation of, like, what can we do different? And Will Putney told me, he's like, you're going to make the difference in this band. And same with Ice, said the same thing, going that way of, you're going to make this band different, because my drumming is different compared to, rest in peace, for Vic, the original drummer, and then they had OT doing that.
OT,
after that. But yeah, I came from a different background.
right.
Yeah, there were. I think Vic was more into funk, going that way, and trying to make him a rock drummer. But man, I was pretty much raised up on rock drumming, going that way. But I don't know the full history on that. I'm sure Ernie would get on me about this, so because I don't know the full history of of Vic's playing. But yeah, different.
Sure.
Different.
Yeah. And I mean, and that's the thing too, is like, you have to appreciate the old school stuff. You have to love that stuff too. But it was just when Manslaughter came out, I was like, oh my God, like this went next level.
Right.
Next level.
Thank you.
Different.
that's the one thing I told Will. I said, man, I want to make this band different. It's like you're already gonna make this band different. You know, it's like we're gonna make it different. I'm like, cool. You know, because
Sure.
I was down for that. You know, so
Okay. Now, as far as your drum breakdown, I kind of do a little bit where I go over like your drums, your cymbals, your sticks,
hmm
just kind of the specifics of what you're using right now. So, you're endorsed currently by Mapex, correct? As far as your drums.
yes, I am. So I'm using Mapex
Okay.
Saturns right now,
Okay.
and
All right.
similar.
What sizes you got? I see you have
Oh,
the three rack toms and two
yeah.
floors.
Yeah, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 14-inch snare, 22 by 18 kick drums on that. And that's, for right now, I'm trying to make it different. Eventually, I'm going to have a different setup later down the line. And I want to change it up. So,
Oh, okay. That's
yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
What what do you have going on right now with your Sabians? I know recently I saw you're using a lot of the AAX, but you kind of
Yeah.
switch it up from time to time.
Yeah, let me get this right. So, because I did a video for Sabian and I totally screwed it up, dude.
Oh,
I'm gonna go start with the 19-inch Stream China because that's the thing I couldn't remember that was playing.
no.
So embarrassing on that. So
Right.
I'm gonna start with that.
Okay.
14-inch accelerator hats. Going with 18 and 19 AAX explosion crashes, and now I'm using for my 20 is going with the new medium crash. Not it's a non-brilliant symbol for that one. That's what I used on Carnivore.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So are they're all AAX then, right?
Yes, all AAX. Oh, hold on. So a mini China, 14-inch, and that's the Dave Weckl series, the Evolution 14-inch China.
So,
And then the AAX ozone splashes that I have up there.
sweet. Okay.
Oh, between that and ozone and aero splashes up there. So depending on what I feel like, I change it up.
Okay. What
Yeah.
is there specifics behind AAX why you chose those, to kind of because you've been using them for a little bit now, right?
Yeah. I just wanted to cut through.
Hmm.
Especially with this music. Normally, I go towards the HHX, but
Okay.
those, are a little bit, darker. I didn't need. I want something brighter for this project. But in other projects that that I was involved with, I normally use HHX. Same thing, like explosion crashes going that way. But yeah,
Okay. All right.
that's it
And
on that.
and your sticks, you're slapping with the old, basically looking like tree trunks from Vader. What do we got going on there, my dude?
Okay. Okay, let me give you some background. So on what I first used, I was using 3A fatbacks, wood tip,
Ooh.
for a while, and then I noticed that I wanted a little bit more reach. So now I'm currently using 1A wood tips, and those are long. And hold on, sorry, I want to
Not a
show you.
problem. No
Okay,
problem.
so and then I asked Chad over at Vader to hook me up with this.
Oh shit. That
Yeah,
is so sick.
yeah. So that's
Damn.
yeah, but that's what I'm currently using is 1As.
Okay, damn.
Yeah,
You got the logo on and everything. The ill will.
yeah, yeah.
Holy shit, dude. That is sick. Those
Oh
aren't in stores yet?
no, no.
Oh,
Those are just regular 1As and just slap my name on there. That's just I just love that. That they were able to do that, and so happy that
so
there's
sick.
just to do that for me. So I
Oh,
mean,
they
if
gotta
they
get
want
those
to
in
do it,
stores. Yeah.
I turned a lot of people onto them when I used to work at a certain music store.
Hmm.
When I used to work there, I just left in December.
Okay.
People were surprised me being in that store. They're like, "Why are you here?" I said, "Because I want to help you guys out. Come on,
Yeah,
and
that's
not.
sick.
So I don't want to sell you crap. you know. So, man, do it right, man. You know. So anyway,
how long were you working there? I'm not gonna say, but how long were you there?
15 years.
Damn, no, really?
Yeah,
shit.
at
Okay.
a local music store in Rancho. So I'm not going to name the store,
Yeah,
but
sure.
yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna ask too because that was a little nugget that I thought I fell on, and I'm like, this can't be the same dude working just at like a music shop.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. A lot of people
Damn.
they know
Okay.
where I was working at, and I'm still hearing that people are looking for me. But I mean, hey, DM me. You know, if you have questions or whatever, I'll still get you in the right stuff, man. You know, so yeah, 15 years at that spot. You know, but
Damn.
yeah, that
That's
was
crazy.
my fifth store that I worked at too. So I
Oh,
had
okay.
a lot of grand openings or whatever, you know, helping new stores, helping, you know, getting them open too. So it was fun. It
Wow.
was fun. Yeah.
Did you ever have cats coming up that are like, man, you don't know what you're talking about? Like, I'm not listening to you, and you're like, ah,
Yeah. You know, I had I had
yeah.
to, I had to, I had to pull out that like I'm Grammy nominated. It was like, what do you mean Grammy nominated? It's like, you ever
Yeah.
seen? I show a picture of Ice-T. You ever seen this dude before? And he's like, yeah. I was like, well, I played drums for him. I'm like, get out of here. So I had to go prove and show pictures with me standing next to him. And
Oh my God.
you're like, are you serious? I'm like, yeah, I'm serious. You know, it's like, whoa,
Damn.
you're really helping me out. I'm like, yeah, I'm helping you out, man. I'm like,
Right.
I mean, everybody, you know, wants to get into the right stuff, you know, like what they need to do or
Sure.
get into that right, you know, career path, you know, with drumming. So I'm here to help, man.
Damn, that's so sick. That's awesome. You should have been like, let me spell Grammy for you. Grammy.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't know how else to say this.
right. And it's like it didn't. The respect came in. It's like, okay, it's like, I'm totally sorry. I meant I was in. I remember we were recording. Well, we were making the record. We were writing for Bloodlust, and I was in Arizona, and a friend of mine, drummer of mine, he didn't recognize me, and it's like, man, you kind of look like that drummer for Body Count. I was like, because I am. So yeah,
Wild.
yeah.
God.
It was,
That,
you know, because he was just trying to show me certain pedals that he was trying to get into. I was like, I know what you're talking about, man. You know, and I was like, they're not available. And I was like, I'm telling you, because I'm tight with a lot of these companies. You know, but you know, it doesn't matter if it was Mapex or, you know, Tama, Pearl or whatever. You know, DW. I mean, I was tight with a lot of these companies, and they knew. You know, but I mean,
sure.
I could just, you know, I tell them, it's like, it's not gonna be ready until May. So
Right.
yeah,
Damn, that's crazy. That's
yeah.
crazy. What is it initially that drew you to Mapex that has had you with them for as long as
Um,
you have?
actually, I have a good friend named Matt Halpern,
Okay.
and he plays drums for Periphery,
Uh-huh.
and he was a fan of mine back when he was young. I mean, I met him when I used to live in Maryland,
Right.
and he was starting to play their stuff. So I kept on asking questions about it. You know, like, it's like, what about these drums? What do you like about them? Because I know he was always a Pearl guy. And he was like, I'm telling you, man,
Okay.
you know, it's like they treat you like family. And the guy that, you know, that was helping him out and being his artist relations was, rest in peace, Joe Hibbs. And you know, as soon as I was talking
Oh.
to him, it was like a great relationship with him, second to none, actually. And you know, just to work with him before he passed, it was a pleasure
Right.
to work in, and that's the reason why I got more interested in Mapex, and then I just, you know, signed a deal. So
Awesome.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
All right. Sweet. That's a great story too. That is something too to where like nowadays, especially try to tell a lot of people that customer service or that feeling of just like a loyalty and family to things. I mean, that'll
hmm
draw cats all day long. So that's awesome. That's
oh
great to
yeah,
hear.
yeah,
So now aside from body
yeah.
count, you're also
hmm
you're a drum tech for The Offspring. How did this gig come
Yes.
about, dude?
So my bass player, Vince, um, has been friends with Pete Parada, that
Oh,
plays for
okay.
The Offspring,
Okay.
for years and been in bands together. And I told, and Vince is like a legendary guitar tech,
Uh-huh.
who has worked for Prince and Chris Cornell, and Richie Sambora.
Uh-huh.
Going that way, he's an amazing guitar tech. I was like, hey man, it's like, I want to get more into drum teching, going that way. And together, we were, for a while, we were with Selena Gomez, and
Oh,
being the back text for that one. And I was like, hey man, you got, if you know of anything, let me know. And I was like, well, he's like, I do. Um, you know, call this such and such person. Give me your resume. Because I was also working for, at that time, was for The Voice. I was helping my boy at Steve Morrison, over at The Voice. And as soon as I gave him my resume, they called me up immediately. It's like, so when can you come down here? I'm like, whenever you want me to. So, so
right. Right.
4 years now, with the mighty Offspring. Yeah, I've been with those guys, and those guys are, just great dudes, man. All of them, everybody is
Okay.
just great dudes, sweet guys, man.
Awesome. Yeah, that
Yeah,
that rules. Now
yeah.
for body count, do you set up all your gear too, or do you take a little bit of a union break, or what?
Man, I wish I could take a union break. But no, yeah, I set up my drums. We're not
Okay.
at that level yet, like Offspring,
Sure.
to do stuff like that.
Sure.
But I mean, I do get some help with some of the guitar techs. To just bring me stuff. I'm the dude yeah, I set up my drums. That's it.
Sweet.
So yeah, they say, give me that, give me this, give me that too. So,
Right. Right.
but yeah,
Okay.
mostly, yeah, I'm doing it, man. And I remember Ice. I guess we just met. I just met Lars Aldridge, for. We were in Vienna, and Ice came up to me and said, "Man, I wish we were making money like Metallica or Korn." It's like, man, he said, but right now we just can't really afford a drum tech right now. I'm like, it is what it is, man. That's just,
Right.
I just set up my drums, and eventually, I'm hoping, not trying to, I would love to have a drum tech,
Yeah. Okay.
but we
Okay.
just can't, the band, we just can't afford it right now. So it's all good.
Sure. I mean that's cool though. Is there
Yeah.
any difference that you have between setup wise that you have between your studio kit and your live set? Do you add
Yes.
a couple of things, take a couple of things away?
We take a lot of things away. We
Okay.
get to the core of it, and this is what I usually play. I normally play a 12-inch rack tom, and then a 14/16 on the floor, and just one single kick drum, and use a double pedal,
Okay.
for the kick, and so cymbal wise, I only use two crashes, which is mostly my 19 and my 20. And then my ride, and it's China.
Okay.
But yeah, but that's where we're at, for recording for body count. Now,
Okay.
if I was doing other sessions, it would be two rack times. It's almost kind of like the Morgan Rose setup that I normally use, is like two up, two down. If I'm with other
Mm-hmm.
bands, so it's cool.
Sure. Okay. Sweet.
Yeah.
If you could add any one body count track to your guys' set list, what would it be? Just from you. If you could choose any track, be like, man, we're putting this on tonight. Boom.
Oh man, I wish I had a say in this. All love is lost.
Oh
That
yes.
that one, and Walk With Me. Sorry, I had to pick
Oh yeah.
two.
Okay.
Like Walk.
Sweet.
I love Walk With Me, but of course, we don't have those guys with us. On the road.
Yeah.
That'd be great to have Randy up there singing Walk With Me. I love that song,
Yeah.
man. So it's such a
Right.
fun song. So
Dude, especially with old Max, if you had Vince jump on those vocal parts, Mind blown.
Right. Well, we tried it, going that way, and Vince, did do it, and I I don't know what happened, like
Oh
we were doing it
man.
like it was, we tried it for sound check, and either we have to convince the boss, which is Ice,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
he say yay or nay, so he's like
Right.
nah. So I'm like, oh man, really?
Yeah.
So yeah,
I
because he
mean
might hear
that's
something. Yeah, you gotta you
go
gotta
ahead, sorry.
impress him. No, you're good. You gotta impress him, and that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Because he'll sit there, and first of all, when we're at sound check, he'll listen to us, play the tracks, go all the way through. He gets his stuff together. Going that way. It's like, and he'll point out like, you messed up, or no, what was that? So it's like, yeah,
Damn.
we're not playing that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like that. It's that cut and dry.
Okay, okay. I
Yeah.
was going to mention too another song that's very standout, especially recently, is the
Hmm.
track with Randy Blythe. It gets
Yeah.
to the point in the record where you're blasting, and I'm like, "Holy shit!
Yeah,
What is going
that
on
was
here?"
that was new for me on that, because I told Will, Putney, that I don't normally do blast beats at all. Blast, like
Wow.
and I'd said it on Manslaughter as well. It's like I was like, I'm not that blast drummer. I was like, I don't know how to do blast. It's like, and then when we were getting that song, I was like, you put a blast beat in there. It's like, well, yep, you're doing it. I'm like, oh, okay. I was like, let me try to work on that. And I can only do it one footed. I can't do like the double bass, blast going that way. I have to do one footed on that. And it's like,
Nice.
and he made me do it a couple times, going that way. It's like, do it again. It's like, that was clean. It's like, I don't know. It's like, why don't you do it with double bass? I'm like, I don't know. And he's like, it's much easier to do it with double bass. That's like, I haven't figured that out yet. Going that way. And he's like, it's like, you're doing it fine that way. It's okay. You do it that way. Do the single bass blast beats going that way. That's fine. So,
Dude, it literally, it's one of those moments in the record where I'm just like, was this like a little bit overproduced? Like, was there a production added to this? Because it sounds perfect. Just, I mean, listening to the playing, I'm like, oh my God, that is
no,
tight.
I'll send you the raw. I think I still have it, the raw thing before everything got produced and whatnot and polished.
Oh my
I'll send you
God,
the
that'd be so sick.
raw version if I can find it. I'll send it to you, and you can hear the dryness of the drums and everything. And yeah, that was it. So
Damn,
it was.
that is
I'm
so crazy.
telling you, fun song, fun song. We were having fun on that, and it's like Will was having a great time. I was having a great time. Like. Yeah, it's only by right, just to, like, I tried to impress Will, and you can't impress that dude. I'm telling you, it's like, nope,
No.
nope, you can't impress me. Nope, nope. I'm like, okay, all right. I try, and it's like, no, it's like, and I don't,
Nice.
and it's just straight up. It's like, I don't get impressed much. Okay, I just want to let you know. I'm like, all right.
Jeez.
Yeah,
It's like that dad
great
that's always
dude.
like, you can do that better. Yeah.
Exactly, exactly. No,
Yeah.
he's like that, and I was like, I try so hard, and it's like, do something different. You ever did that before? Do that again. So I'm like, okay.
Damn.
It's
That's
all great.
awesome.
He tries to get the best out of you. That's what I love about that man. That he makes you try and do it, try to make it better,
Sure.
and just to do it his way. And it's like it's awesome. He's one of the best producers I've worked with, as a drummer. Going that way, and songwriting too. Sorry. So anyway,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah,
Awesome. No, that's great. If
yeah.
now, say hypothetically this next album you guys come up with, they ask
Mhm.
you, they say, Ill Will, we need you to come up with a track that we're gonna cover for this one. What song are you gonna choose that would be on the next record for a cover song?
Oh.
I know. I had to ask.
Yeah, I know.
The albums are amazing enough, and then you guys covering fucking Suicidal, Slayer, my all-time favorite, Motorhead. God damn it.
Yeah.
It's so sweet.
I would love to, I'm a huge fan of these guys. I don't know if to go for it, but I would love to cover Meantime by Helmet.
Oh, yes. Nice. That would rule.
But I don't know. I'm way different compared to everybody else. That's what's unique about this band. Like everybody has their influences, and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm a big Helmet fan.
Okay.
And that's either Helmet or of course Pantera. Either one of that would be great. That would be special to me. That would be awesome.
Okay, sick.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as your guys' tracks, when you did Raining Blood and then had Postmortem after it,
yeah, reverse it.
I had to go back a couple of times because I'm like, holy shit. And then the cool thing is like hearing that song produced from Will.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, holy shit! Like standout moment of all time.
Yeah.
So. If this is gonna wrap everything up, dude. I really appreciate it. I do have one more question. This is your opportunity to kind of pitch and give what you got going on for right now, and then we're gonna get to the finale, my man.
Okay. All right.
Do you have anything going on recently? Anything going on with the band? Yourself?
We do, and we have something going on today, which I can't really announce. But this is for a big festival that's happened out in Europe. But I can't really say anything just yet. But yeah, it's coming out. We're doing probably, I'm just going to say a virtual thing. Hopefully it comes out soon. But
shit.
Yeah, I'm not saying who's doing it or whatever, but that's what I'm paying attention for today in doing.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
We're doing rehearsals today, and then tomorrow we're actually filming. So,
damn.
Yeah.
And then cool. I mean, you guys just released. I should have mentioned too. Point the Finger. My man Riley.
Oh, yes.
Was that a fun experience making that video? Or was that a pain in the ass?
No, it was actually pretty fun because at first I got my sons to do it for me because I don't have my drums here. My drums are at Vince's house, which is an hour away, and I only have my electronics. And I said, man, all I got is my electronics, And Ice was like, that should be fine, whatever, you're at home, you're quarantined. It's like you don't have your drums. That's okay. So just do it on what you have, and let's just do it. And then the first time, my sons were doing it, and my sons was just doing a straight video, and Ice is like, man, I can't do anything with this. It's like, you got to move around. I'm like, move around? It's like, no, the cameraman has to move around. So I got my wife to redo it the next day on a Sunday. So I had to put my drums back on our deck. So because it's like, I want to be able to see the mountains. And that's what she was saying. It's like, let's try to get pictures of the mountain that we live up here. And I was like, oh, all right, cool. And we did it. So that was fun. That was fun. Yeah.
Right.
And I love that track too.
Hell yeah. And then the opening with Ice coming out and saying, this ain't a robbery. I lost my mind. Fucking hilarious. The shit that dude comes up with is crazy.
Oh man,
my God.
He always surprises me with, like soon as he gets the videos together, man, it's like, man, he cracks me up, man. It's like, it's almost like with the Suicidal thing. And I remember hearing that song too. And I lost my mind on in the car when I was listening to it, like listening to his lyrics for the first time. I lost it. I had to pull over and I was just cracking up, for the first time. When I first heard it. Yeah.
Yeah. The email bit and all that shit. Yeah. It's ridiculous. Yeah. Ridiculous. All right, man. This is the finale. Once again, Lo-Fi Horror Guy got ill will of the one and only Body Count. I had
Yes,
to rep the
sir.
shirt. I normally don't do that, but you guys do that, so I'm like, shit. Why wouldn't I? That's cocky
Right.
as shit.
That's all right.
So now we got the finale, and for the finale, I named it Ill Will the Castaway. All right.
Woo! All right.
So in this hypothetical situation, you wind up a castaway on a deserted island, all right?
Uh-huh.
And luckily,
Okay.
you got a record player, and you bring 5 essential records. You
Ooh.
bring a local food staple from like a restaurant or something around you that's a favorite to you, and a drink of your choice, not water.
Not water.
So start now. 5 records. What do we got?
Okay, 5 records. So we got for me Ace Frehley, solo record. Then you have Police Synchronicity. You have Police. I mean, not Police. Prince going with of course Purple Rain. And then you have Pantera with Cowboys from Hell. Had a call
No, not
for some
problem.
reason.
No problem.
Did- and then Helmet.
Okay.
Yes,
Hell yeah.
my 5. It would have to be a LA place called La Fogata. That restaurant.
Okay.
I love their tacos. Let's see. In and Out now.
Nice. It's a shit ton of burgers.
Right, yeah. Let's see. Of course, Chick-fil-A. I love Chick-fil-A,
yeah.
man.
Yeah.
What else? Then I have to go with Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah, chicken and waffles, man. You can't get away from that. And then I have to have you have to get some crab cakes from Maryland. Love me some crab cakes.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Oh, seafood. Okay.
yeah,
Hell yeah.
yeah.
Dude,
That's
a little side story. I got married in Vegas, and we were out there for a week. And every morning, I had chicken and waffles and a Guinness for breakfast.
Oh,
That was the ultimate vacation of my life.
nice. Right.
Chicken and waffles is the shit.
Right. Yeah.
So now, what about a beverage for you, man? Other than water, you got some water. You got to bring one other beverage. What are we bringing?
Well, I stopped drinking.
Okay. There's plenty of great shit out there that's not alcohol.
It is, and for me, like the party, of course, Dr. Pepper.
Ooh. Hell yeah. All right, man. This has been our time. I truly appreciate your time. Thank you so much. You've been such a stand-up cat with all this, and really cool. So thank you for your time and being on.
Thank you for having me on, man. I definitely appreciate you doing this for me. Thank you.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, Lo-Fi Horror Guy. We got Ill Will Dorsey. This will be on YouTube in a couple of days here, and we're gonna sign off. Stay healthy and stay safe, my man.
He's a lo-fi horror guy. Yeah, he's kind of a guy, but he is so lo-fi a horror guy. Yeah. Lo-fi horror guy has been recorded in front of a live studio audience.